Welcome to the DSQ podcast with Blake Lawson and Dakota Reynolds.
If you're wondering why this episode's late, we told you last week. Work.
God, work.
Anyway, welcome to the Monday edition of the DSQ podcast, post Mexico City Grand Prix. Woo! Woohoo! I don't have my notes in front of me. That was probably not smart. That is now wrestling. Not George. Just really get the audio texture in there. There we go.
Oh, yeah, totally.
All right. See, vibes off.
It's fine. That's just been this whole week, though. Like, the whole week of, like, everything going on during the racing and shit.
Yeah. Like I said, I was worried. This episode might be weird because I feel like I was not very attentive this race. Or, like, disconnected. I don't know. It's all weird. But we love Mexico City.
We do.
The race, the track. I don't know about the entire city.
It's
I'm
okay.
sure it's fine. I've never been there. But the 20th round, 4 races after this. Things are heating up, but we'll get into it. First, do we have any breaking news? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Must not be important if it was, because we don't remember it. Yeah, that's it. I don't think, it was like kind of, it's a doubleheader, so just everybody kind of wrapped up Austin, went down to Mexico, and here we are. God, I feel like I'm so close. There you go. There's your, I'm out of ums for the episode. That's my recommended, that's my limit.
Cutting you off.
It's so hard. Ask Oscar. Do you have the track? Do we have anything on tracks? I was like, upgrades. I know where everything was track specific, basically, because it's the most weird track of all time.
Yeah, like in the heat, but except it's not really in the heat right now because of the time of year, but it's also up in altitude, so it's cooler.
It's very high.
It's very high. And so is the track.
Yes.
Yeah, a few things edited to the track. We had some asphalt grinding at turn 12 near the 150-meter brake marker. And then added blue line, the famous blue line, at the turn 3 apex, turn 5 apex and exit, turn 6 apex and exit, and turn 9 apex. And then later on in the race weekend, because this was on event notes 3, or I guess director's notes 3, they doubled the white line at the turn 2 apex, and then they moved the bollard in turn 2 closer to the track. And that's all for the track. Not a whole lot. Mexico City's pretty good as it is.
Yeah. Keep your bullets where they are, except that one.
God damn it. From the track to the cars, almost a split. Most of your Mercedes engine cars didn't bring anything. McLaren, Mercedes, Aston, and Haas not bringing anything this week. Most everyone else bringing some sort of cooling upgrade. Ferrari, Alpine, VSCarlos, Williams, Sauber, all various degrees of different cooling thing. Adding lures, adding a lip to the back of the exhaust or whatever. Red Bull, the only one bringing anything meaningful. Reliability change, which I think was technically cooling, and some floor work. And no power unit changes this week.
Wow. We still had no, I wonder if we're going to have a year without any engine penalties.
Now you've done it.
Yes, I have. And it'll be Yuki, watch it.
Oh, yeah, no, it absolutely will. He'll have to take a 9th exhaust.
Yeah, but he's going to start in P600 again like last year.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. And Yuki accent. I saw that clip the other day. Yeah, 60 place grid penalty. Whoops. All right, FP1. Getting straight into it. Because we had a lot of rookies.
Oh.
Or a lot of juniors. Or not so junior, depending on some of these guys. Let me double check. I believe it's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9, yeah. I know it's 9. I don't even have to count it because the only one that did not was Steak. that being said, they are at 2 of their 4 for the season. Nico is done. He does not have to sit out anymore. But Gabby does still have to sit out too.
Way first.
Hmm?
Makes sense that they would get him out of the way
Yeah,
first.
got to give your rookies the most time. This is the order I wrote it down in. For whatever reason, I don't know the rhyme or reason to this. Mercedes, Frederick Vesti. Frederick Vesti? Is that right?
Frederick
Okay.
Vesti, yeah. It is, because someone in a different post this week was like, oh yeah, or no, oh my god, I don't know if you've seen it, but where George was watching it from the fucking stand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, well, Frederick has my car, and someone in the Reddit post was like, I don't know why, but whenever someone said that, I assumed they meant Vasseur.
I mean, Freddie V or Freddie V.
But yeah, no, fucking George Russell snuck into the stands wearing a fucking luchador mask to watch the fucking the practice session.
I said it'd be so funny just hearing next to that, that guy at the sporting event or wherever.
Yeah.
It's just like, lean over, it's like, that George Russell guy kind of sucks, yeah? Like, you knew he would have to be behind that guy.
Oh, no, absolutely.
But yeah, Vesti in for George. That is 2 of 4, 50% for Mercedes. George is done. Kimmy, of course, has to do. I realize I changed this mid-list of how I formatted this. Good job, me. And by mid-list, I mean after the first one. So I have him at 0, but everybody else who still needs to do stuff at 2 or 1. Good job. Consistency. McLaren, Pato Award. I can't remember. I was going to say the full name and I forgot.
Forgot.
I don't know. It's Patissi something. I don't know. I'm just gonna stop. Pato Award. In for Lando Norris. That is the 3rd of 4 of their rookies or of their things. Lando is done. Oscar has 1 left. Interesting. I mean, it's Pato's home, so of course. VSCarlos, their first of 4. Finally, they get 1. Awasa's in for Lawson. Again, only the one they've done so far. Liam still has to go sit through 1. Isaac still has to go through 2. Ferrari, I forgot to make sure I pronounce this, write down the phonetics for this name.
Do you have it?
Nope.
Like, I meant, do you have the name? If you can show me the name,
Fuoco. Fuoco. It's Italian.
Oh, it's probably.
I was like, when I heard it, it wasn't as hard, but I just have ejected that from my
If I had to
memory.
guess, it would be Fuoco.
Something like that. Yep. Stepping in for Lewis. This is 3 of 4 for Ferrari. Charles is done. Lewis has 1 more to go. We'll just pretend like I pronounced it flawlessly. There you go. Williams, Browning, Luke, I think that's correct.
Yep.
In for Carlos Sainz. This is 3 of 4. Carlos is done. Alex also set out 1 more. Over to Alpine. Paul Aaron in for Gasly. It is their 3rd of 4th. Gasly still has to sit out 1. Franco / Jack are done. Jack sitting out 1. Franco sitting out 1. That does count for the car. It is per car.
Yeah.
So
Not per driver.
the second seat, I guess, is done. Gasly still got 1. In the Haas, our FP1 champion, Ryo Hirakawa, in for Ollie. That is 3 of 4 for them. Ollie is actually done, and Esty still has 1. So for a rookie to already be done. Like I said, was last year's FP1 hero and race. So
I mean, who's their number 1 driver at Haas? Us at the beginning of the season, man. I really hope that Esteban doesn't fuck up Oliver Behrman's learning. Looks at the end results of this race.
Yeah, I was like foreshadowing for this race. 1, Ollie. 2, Esty doing good. We'll get to both of that. Esty still doing 1 more. Aston Martin, Jack Crawford in for Lance Stroll. That is 3 out of their 4. Alonso is done. Stroll's got 1 more. For Red Bull, Lindblad is in for Verstappen. That is 3 of their 4. Max is done with his. Yuki's still going to sit out 1 more. And of course, Stake did not run anybody. They still have 2 to go. Fun stat from the broadcast. Driver, let's see if I can ask you this first.
Okay.
How do drivers who miss the 1 practice session tend to fare in qualifying?
me looking at stats. I'm gonna go with they do worse.
They are 0.05 faster in qualifying normally, on average.
How?
Yep. They got to work harder, I guess. They get locked in faster or something. I don't know. If that stat's wrong, tweet at Julian Palmer.
At achievementhunter.com.
Yeah. Julian Palmer at achievementhunter.com. Also Caleb. But yeah, so that is it. Red Bull still, or VCarb still got a lot to go. I guess we're seeing they have to do one, right?
For one of the sprints?
Yeah.
At this point. Because I don't think you can double up, can you?
I guess you could. I don't think there's a rule against it.
Yeah.
So, but
they
don't. I don't think anybody
double up-
has, at least from what I remember.
Fair enough. I was like, if they double up, then they don't have to run one during a sprint. But if they don't double up, then yeah, they're going to have to run one during a sprint weekend.
Yeah. Oh, well. Or they just don't.
And then just don't be a team next year. No.
Yeah. Anyway, that's your drivers. That's your rookie. Your rookies. I don't know what to call these because some of them are not rookies yet. And then some of these guys are not going to be in the sport. They're never going to do a full Grand Prix weekend. So, yeah. And some of them are not juniors. Like they've raced in the senior series. And
it's just FP1 testing.
Yeah. So it's just always so weird. It's like they're the young guys, but also not necessarily, and they're the inexperienced, but not necessarily. Anyway, whatever. It's F1. Who cares? We do. The podcast we do on a weekly basis almost. That being said, for FP1, again, you got 9 rookies, so you expect chaos. No, actually, it was kind of okay. Everybody lived. One little yellow flag. Isaac Hadjar deep into turn 12. So, not even one of the rookies. There were spins. It was quite a dirty track. Lots of sand off the line, a little bit on the line. They compared it to Bahrain testing or worse. So, was of note. Lindblad did impede. I was like, I'm pretty sure it was Pato. It was Pato. My handwriting is awful. Just a warning for both. They did say, in particular, like in the document, to specify, they warned both the team and the drivers separately for that impeding. FP2 gave me a little issue to start. Again, I note these in case it's a good foreshadow for later. Didn't come up. Same thing. Lando has issues, repeats some misfiring. Yeah, that didn't come up. Don't have to worry about that. Alex does tap the wall at turn 16. Nothing. And then a picture, which we'll see in the memes, of Kimi just saying, "Oh, fuck Lawson," which we agree. And so who does his pit wall, apparently. Yeah, but just going off again, dirty track still. I have Lewis twice, Lance, Esteban, and there's Lando. I was correct, actually. And then just your P3. Little impeding, not enough for a thing. McLaren on Isaac. I say McLaren, so I'm not sure which one it was. Just a lot of sliding. Alex had a really good lap. Like, was about to set towards the end of the session. And I think I told you this, and we were talking about qualifying, but it was actually happening during FP3. Purples, and that first turn into stadium, and just almost called it a day there. Luckily, kept it out of the wall, but not so good there. And there was this really cool shot of the stadium of all 5 cars all going through the S's from where the final, I guess whatever that last turn is. Looks at map 16, 15. The camera angle's shooting back and just in line, perfectly panning shot. Great shot. They were getting really artistic this week, especially towards the end, as we saw. Yeah, that's all I got for practice. I was like, actually watched practice 3 live.
Nice.
Usually you haven't.
Yeah, no.
Still a weird week, though. Yeah. Anything else before getting to quali?
Not really.
Really weird schedule this week, so I feel like we are just all over.
Yeah, no. I was like, things should return very much to normal this next week. I had plans. Those plans don't exist anymore, so I'm probably gonna devote it to fucking. Oh, it's not even next week.
Nope.
Which.
So we got Halloween.
Yeah, no. It still would have been. It would have fallen on that week.
Oh.
So yeah, no. I had plans for the next race weekend. I no longer have those plans. So I will probably devote it to this.
Yep. I was like, it is Brazil, so kind of early. I was like, I remember being so early, but that was because of the stupid rained out quali, so we had to get up extra early for same day qualifying.
Oh God, yes.
Let me see. I'm just seeing if I have my notes. I was like, just getting into your quali order. It's actually kind of close on certain points. Your first Q1, Alex has a brake issue in Q1, unfortunately. That does lead to him being out. Colapinto near miss on the wall, like closer than it should have been. That puts him, unfortunately though, for him, Colapinto P20, Stroll P19, Gasly 18, Albon 17, and Gabby B rounding out your Q1 eliminations on 16. Again, Q2 and Q3, nothing, just some tight racing, or tight time setting. They're not really racing-ish.
Yeah.
Exits P15 Lawson, P14 Alonso, P13 Nico, qualifying 12 Esteban Ocon, and then Yuki Tsunoda P11 by it's a little, like 15 thousandths. It was so close. Damn. And then your top 10, Oliver Behrman, Isaac Hadjar, Oscar Piastri, P8, sucks for the championship. Interesting, his car all of a sudden is not very good. It's interesting timing, isn't it?
Very.
Carlos Sainz, P7, with another little asterisk. We'll get to that asterisk. P6 for Kimi Antonelli. Max Verstappen, P5. George Russell, P4. And then what fucked us on our predictions is forgetting Ferrari might be good sometimes. P3, Lewis Hamilton. P2, Charles, Chuck, Leclerc, and your pole position, Lando Norris. Anyway.
When it doesn't matter anymore.
Yep.
Ferrari steps up.
And now for your asterisk, of course, Carlos Sainz carrying a 5-place penalty from last week in that collision with somebody. Oh, Kimi.
Oh, was it Kimi?
It was Kimi. So he actually drops down to P12. That moves everybody up. That moves, obviously, Piastri, Hadjar, Behrman, and Yuki and Esteban up. So all that gets shifting around. And yeah, I don't know if you have anything or not.
I have absolutely nothing.
Okay, I was like, nothing interesting on the park format changes, to be honest.
Yeah, no.
Nothing
I
fun or
didn't even
cool
have
or
anything.
funny.
Nope.
Just
Hey, some stuff got
housing.
changed.
Ooh, the stuff that goes with changing this thing also got changed. Ooh,
Potentiometer. Oh.
no headrest, no
No.
mirrors, nothing.
I mean, there was a mirror. I think
there was
Albon
one.
had his
Of course,
left-hand side mirror.
because he actually uses them. Mm-hmm. No one else has to change them because they don't use them.
He uses them, and then whenever he's done with them, he throws them off like a fucking Mario Kart.
They're not tear-offs. Alex, it's James. They're
He just
not
gets
tear-offs,
mad.
please.
He just gets fucking mad. Someone says something stupid over the radio, and he just tosses it.
That's where the budget is mirrors for Alex. The race?
The race.
The race. Fire it up. Oh, here we go. Here's that intro. It's the same old fucking intro. Just
Love
the
it.
normal one. It's like, oh man, that fucking
Great,
sucks.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
Fantastic. Oh, man.
And then the grid's music was supposed to kick in, and then we get in the mariachi mode.
Yes.
So, you almost were mad. I was almost mad at you, F1. I'm still a little mad, but at least you did it in the.
They know. They know what you want.
Yeah. So.
And they're gonna make you fucking. They're gonna make you beg for it.
Yep. And going into this race, quick little another stat. McLaren, in the last 5 races, has scored combined 119 points. In the last 5 races, Max Verstappen has scored 119 points. So, just in case you weren't aware, championship on.
Fucking 3-way, technically 4-way, but we don't talk about it. 3-way race for the fucking championship title.
All right. And the race. Like I said, I felt, even though I watched it live, I felt super just like, disconnected. Except for lap 1, turn 1, which was just too chaotic for anything to follow anyway. You get cars 4 wide into turn 1. Because we always complain, hey, 3 doesn't go into 1. Max is like, let's try 4. Have we tried 4?
We tried 4 cars into 1?
Surprise. No. The answer may surprise you, but it probably won't. It's no.
In fact, 3 didn't even go into 1.
But just a quick between your 4 of Lando, Max, Lewis, and Charles. A little back and forth between the Ferraris. They kept it pretty nice between themselves. Max gets a little pushed and a little squeezed and blocks, and Checo 2023s himself, except not into the wall.
Thankfully.
Gains back up, I think, and then in the background, who else? We get Fernando gets bumped. Lawson gets careened into from
specifically
Carlos, who was avoiding Ollie, who was avoiding Fernando, or vice versa on those last 2. Lance spins somewhere in there for some reason.
As does Colapinto.
Yeah, Colapinto also just ballerinas it. Just what else was there? There's something else. If only I took notes. Max and Lewis do make a little bit of contact. Welcome back.
2021.
Oscar drops 2 spots. Yuki goes up 2 spots. George, being George, bitching about people cutting the corners, which was everybody. I have split because we love these notebooks. We talk about these notebooks. The only criticism is it's definitely AI art on the front and back. Yeah. That's the only criticize. As someone who's not a good artist, I get it. But it's like, well, I want to publish this book. Ooh. Oops. I don't even know what that was. I was looking down. But, couldn't fit everything that happened on lap 1 into the one little section for it, so I'm working off 2 here. Yeah. Am I missing anything from what you saw? You have much fresher eyes on it.
I have much fresher eyes, but I didn't watch as much of it, so... that's what I can remember.
I guess we'll talk about this now because this had to be what happened. Of course, turn 1, yellow fly, just double yellows into turn 1 and turn 2. There's debris because there was at least a couple. I was like, for sure, Liam lost his end plate and part of his wing entirely. Just general debris from floor and grass and other, detritus from everything. And let's send some. Well, I don't know if they sent the marshals out or the marshals sent themselves out, but there was very much people on the racing surface with a car approaching during an active race that was not VSC'd at this point.
We've been over this, people.
Yeah. And I didn't even know about it, and I don't know if anybody else did too, till after the race, unless you were watching Liam's POV. Because it was
why
Liam.
Would you?
Yeah. Just like, ooh. Yeah, that's... And Liam's like, I could have fucking killed somebody. It's like, yeah. That's
definitely could have.
Insane. Maybe they were a little off on the VSC red flag calling. Who knows?
Who knows? They definitely should have pulled an investigation on that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you're going to have other venues go under investigation for shit that happens, like the fucking pit lane incident and the people being on track when they weren't supposed to, that deserves an investigation.
Yeah. I'll see. I didn't think anything about that. Might just be an internal, hey, what the fuck? Don't do that. Hey, guys, don't think we had to talk to do this, but don't do that. Didn't think we had to talk about this. No person on the track while Vroom. A little bit further, 2021 continues. A little more Max and Lewis bumping tires.
Hell yeah.
Max ahead goes off, kind of gets back on. Lewis goes off, very off, super far off, joins back up. Originally called as a failing to follow race director's instructions on the rejoin. NFA'd that, then leaving the track to gain an advantage. 10-second penalty almost instantaneously for that one. By the way, lap 1, turn 1. Nothing.
No factor.
Nope, just nothing. Which, lap 1, turn 1, I was like, I don't like to agree with George Russell, but he does have a point, and I've made this point last year, like Coda and so much other things. Like, yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you want lap 1, turn 1. Unless you're Max. Which, even in this case, you do it.
Even Max can do it. Just fucking, I don't know, cut the entire first 3 corners.
Yeah.
BP 1, and then just continue on. Oh, it was lap 1, turn 1. I didn't think we were,
Yeah, rules don't matter here.
Yeah.
Let's just get rid of turn 1. Then turn 2 becomes turn 1. Oh, wait, no.
No.
Just a giant oval. It's a Mobius strip. Everything's a turn.
Sounds like NASCAR.
What about NASCAR? Oh, I missed mine. Lap 8, Liam is in for his second pit stop. He retires, I guess. Just too much damage. Just hold on to the car. We'll do better next week, bud.
Yeah, no, you won't.
We know you want to get out of Mexico as fast as possible, so just go ahead.
Didn't even fucking think about that.
Anyway, I left. No. Next thing I have is the actual issuance of the penalty. So, like I said, that happened lap 6. It was lap 16 when the 10-second penalty for Lewis happened. Also noted that, and I noted it, no one else did, so it might have just been my bad eyes. I need new glasses. Hey, guys, donate for my glasses. Donate to Glasses Journal on Twitch. It looked like Lewis was over his box when he pulled in onto the starting grid, or after the formation lap. But
interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if that being said. Obviously, it was just like right behind Lando, so maybe Lando was giving it more because he can't trust his tape anymore.
Right? Yeah. No.
We didn't even mention that last week. At the time, one, we didn't know about the tape thing. Two, we kind of just forgot about the fine because it wasn't about tape. It was about someone crossing a
threshold
boundary they shouldn't have, which I guess was still the case, but the sporting boundary. Anyway, whatever. Fucking tape. It is very kind of Christian Horner. Who gives a shit, honestly. Maybe the world champion should be able to put in his pit box properly, starting grid.
Maybe, yeah. Sorry if there's not little beepers to indicate like the fucking F1 games.
He needs to play more video games.
Let's
next
go back
thing
to Twitch streaming.
Yeah. Next thing I have is lap 28 or 27-28. It probably happened before this. Do you have the actual pit for Carlos when he actually pit?
I can find it.
It's not too bad, but I was like 27-28 is when it was noted, so obviously it was before this. And you could tell on the broadcast when it was happening before they kind of talked about it, like, yeah, his car is like jittering like a little bit. But I guess Carlos Sainz continuing with what has been more unfortunate for Williams. Pause for crying. He speeds in the pit, probably because his pit limiter is broken. He speeds by 0.2 kilometers in miles per hour. That's who gives a shit. I'm not doing the math.
I have signs on lap 17.
That was probably it, because he got another penalty for it later. So I would say probably around the 40s.
Yeah.
But yeah, so... oh, sorry, I did miss something on lap 6. Max versus Ollie. Hell yeah, Ollie.
The future's now, old man. I'm only 20... I don't know how old he is. 20-something.
Yeah, 5-second penalty to serve for Carlos Sainz. Again, just 2 kilometers over the speed limit. It's fine. It's not a big deal as long as it doesn't get worse. Noted a pit stop, lap 32, 2.2 for Charles. Thought it was going to be the fastest.
No.
And then in the 30s, I have George fucking Russell. Just let me pass him, please. Just I'll give the spot back, I promise. Just let me pass this rookie. Just let me, the experienced driver who claims I have more pace than him, just make sure that the rookie lets me pass. I'll give the spot back if I can't do it. I like the first response was, okay, go do it then. It was basically I think Will Joseph, is that his?
No, that's McLaren. That's
McLaren.
Lando.
Who is fucking his?
Oh God, I've heard it within the past couple of hours because they mentioned it on the thing.
Dudley?
I think Dudley.
Yeah. He's like, okay, fucking go. Go for it, George. We're not stopping you. Doesn't do it. Keeps going. My tires are just baking, man. That was more Lewis. Like Surfer Lewis for some reason. I can't do posh, I'm sorry. Just like...
Come on, my tires are cooking out here.
Yeah. You're ruining both of our races. Like, I think Kimmy's doing fine, actually, George. I think it's just you, bud. Then finally, he's like... Or then it escalates to... I've got a McLaren. There's a McLaren up my asshole. Basically, not even basically. That's what he said. It was censored because F1. But
oh my God, a lot of angry radio messages this weekend,
as always. But and then also just like, yeah, he's up here. You want me to pass? No, please, or no, thank you. That's what I thought. Just checking. Finally, after another 5 or 6 laps of George bitching. TM. I was trying to do like a max-plaining or low listening or whatever the fuck we just got it was. Yeah. Finally gets through and the pit stops making it irrelevant. But not before George goes, oh, or what did he say? What was his effort in VA terms, I guess? That's what came to my head. Oh, great, or oh, good, or something like that.
Yeah, essentially. I was like, oh, great then.
Because Piastri was right there, and Kimmy's like, and Kimmy did ask, let's invert. Why?
For what?
Yeah, it's like there's your namesake, even though it's probably not named after Kimmy. But yeah, in that lap 36, Alonso retires from the Mexican Grand Prix. His third year in a row retiring early from the Mexican Grand Prix. Turns out to be a brake issue, I think, from the radio.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Also, this time, to spoil your slowest pit stop section, that wasn't a penalty. Yuki, 12-second stationary time.
Yep.
Didn't see why. You told me it was...
Is rear wheel, I believe, because front wheel was fine. Rear, they were looking back at, and it's like...
So, cool. Thanks.
I realized I'd said that they were like, and pointed fucking silently on the audio podcast. But yeah, they fucking, I think front jack fin or whatever just pointed backwards.
Yep, that sucks. Cry. Lap 47, Carlos. Pit lane. He's going to serve that 5-second penalty. Let's get to lap 50 real fast. Like I mentioned, foreshadowing, Ollie having a great race. What was my biggest concern with Esteban and Ollie?
Your biggest concern was that Esteban was not going to be a good mentor for Ollie.
Also a teammate. Okay, we'll switch a little bit. He holds up Oscar so well in these couple of corners in this section to really help Ollie out. Like, excellent French Minister of Defense style. So, good job, Esteban.
Bestie.
Thank you for proving me wrong. I'm so happy to be wrong in this case. I have been very impressed with both just racing and the overall teamship of this year. So, maybe he was Alpine the whole time. Anyway, let's get back to the depressing. Remember how he was having issues with his pit limiter and then had to pit to serve a penalty and do a pit stop? He got his money worth this time. And instead of 2 kilometers an hour over 9.9 is the one I wrote down. I don't know if that was accurate or not.
It's like 9.9, 9.8, something like that.
Over the pit lane limit. So he gets a drive-through penalty. Keep that in mind for a future meme we'll use later.
Yeah.
Point it? What the fuck am I doing? Definitely just... Man, it sucks. After that, we're just going. Some gaps are closing up. I was like, you got a couple. Lando at this point. Hey, you haven't mentioned Lando. One, have you listened to this podcast?
It's only gonna be negatives.
And two, he's 30 fucking seconds down the road.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about Lando. He's one. We're fine.
He's max 2022ing it.
I was like, minus some weird explosion, which, trust me, I was trying to manifest in a safe way. I don't want to see Lando hurt. Not a Grosjean explosion, just a Zandvoort engine explosion.
Just an engine
pop. Yeah.
Just.
Yep. Max is closing in on Charles. Oscar is closing in on Ollie. No, somebody. George, Kimmy, somebody. I don't know who's close. I can't remember at this point.
Oscar would have been on Ollie.
Yeah. Okay. Which weird is like, oh, I want Oscar to get more points because at this point, it would tie Lando for this. Sorry, I'm spoiling your sections. And I was like, but I also was like, oh, I want Max to get Charles so he can get more points. And man, it'd be great if Lando's engine popped and all this. And then, hey, there's the yellow flag in the castle section, the stadium section, the castle section of Mexico, the stadium section. That's Carlos.
Is there ever a day, or is there ever a podcast where I don't say that being a Williams fan is pain? What was it actually? I think he hit the curb, spun a bit, and then hit the wall.
Okay.
And
that's why
thought it was too damaged to continue on. And then they said it was too damaged to carry on, and you could see that it was too damaged to carry on because he was full lock to the left to drive straight.
Like basically upside down, inverted steering wheel, basically. That being said, he's lined up perfectly for the clearly marked orange areas that are designated for a car to safely be removed from the track. Mm-hmm. And he, full lock, drove it 98% fully into that section. Double waved yellows. Here comes Max and Charles. Here comes Ollie and Oscar. VSC.
Why?
Neutralizing that race for 30 seconds, probably.
I mean, that's enough for a fucking Mexico City Grand Prix.
Yep.
I mean, it was enough for it to be the entire first DRS section and the entire second DRS section for the Max Charles fight.
Yep. And then, I mean, yes, green, and for the Max Verstappen fans who are hoping, Max loves a good VSC restart, but
nothing.
It's Mexico. End of a race. Tires. He's gone an incredible stint on the soft tire, which we didn't mention way back. Let's back up to the start of the podcast. Another offset tire this week. C2 for your hard. Skip to C3, C4, and C5. Yeah. Now, according to post-race, we have heard that VSC was caused for fire indication. There was definitely smoke coming out, but the car was not a factor in the race. Now, it seems so bad saying this, seeing at literally the inverse started the lap when you literally have personnel on an active track. But like, it's just such a contrast. Like, car is safely out of the way, VSC. Person in the middle of the racing line. We're good with a yellow.
Yellow will be fine.
Anyway.
Yeah, no, that VSC is, to bring our hockey reference in, was very much a makeup call.
Yeah. Very much a makeup call, and very much devastating for my Max and Oscar hopes, even though I was cheering for Ollie, but the Max championship storyline so good. Mm-hmm. And also our predictions. Which, speaking of that, VSC for 13 seconds did get us points, which we desperately needed this week in Predict.
Apparent fucking lead.
But yeah. That's your race. I don't have anything else. Lando wins by, again, what? I was like, you have the time, but it's 32?
Lando wins by
A lot.
30.324 seconds. Lando Norris, of course, your race winner, with a 1 hour 37 minutes 58.574 seconds ahead of Charles Leclerc. Like I said, 30 seconds from him, ahead of Max Verstappen, of course, only like a second off of Charles because of the way that was ending. I'm going to make some noise real quick because this is higher up than I anticipated.
Let me cover up the noise. Ever seen this is a derailment. You ever see the video of the tactical Velcro video?
I feel like I have. I feel like I know what you're talking about.
Velcro is a tactical disadvantage. You have to make sure. My grill sergeant showed me a way to you'll never hear the Velcro, and he just screams at the top of his lungs as he rips the patch off. Just, Great video. You can find it probably by searching fucking tactical Velcro video. Cannot guarantee other results won't come up. That's on you.
Yep. All right. With those positionings, Lando stayed where he was, Charles stayed where he was, and Max gained 2 spots to round out your podium. Outside of the podium, Ollie Behrman, career best?
Yep. He was...
I mean, it's his rookie season, so yes.
Yep. His previous best was P6, so...
Awesome. A career F1 best in P4, gaining 5 positions to finish there. Oscar Piastri right behind him, gaining 2 spots to finish P5. Kimi Antonelli stayed where he was to finish P6. George Russell lost 3 positions to finish P7. Lewis Hamilton lost 5 positions to finish P8. Esty Bestie returns to the top 10, gaining 2 spots to finish P9. And Gabriel Bortoleto makes his return to the top 10, gaining 6 spots to finish P10 and get 1 point.
Or if you're dumb like me, 7.
Outside of the points, P11 losing 1 spot, Yuki Tsunoda, and he is the last car on the lead lap. Everyone else slapped down. Alex Albon gaining 5 spots to finish P12. Isaac Hadjar losing 5 spots to finish P13. Lance Stroll gaining 5 spots to finish P14. Pierre Gasly gaining 3 spots to finish P15. Franco Colapinto gaining 4 spots to finish P16. Carlos Sainz loses 5 spots, does not finish, but he does classify. So 17th for him. Fernando Alonso, DNFs, losing 4 places for 18th. Nico Hulkenberg, DNFs, down 6 places for 19th. And Liam Lawson, DNFs, down 5 places for 20th. Your fastest lap was George Russell. A 1 minute 20.052 seconds. Looked it up. Your second fastest was Carlos Sainz with a 1 minute 20 seconds 098, I think it was. Is so very close, like hundredths of seconds.
Too close.
Too close. Your driver of the day. I didn't vote because I didn't watch the race.
My vote was for Oliver Behrman.
And indeed, your driver of the day was Oliver Behrman. I should be more professional and already have this section open because it flows right into it. But Oliver Behrman, your driver of the day with 41.3% of the vote. I think needless to say he beats the others. But anyways, your second place in that, Max Verstappen with 14.5. Lando Norris with 11.2. Lewis Hamilton with 6.6, Charles Leclerc, woo my voice, Charles Leclerc with 6.5, and all others receiving 19.9%. Your fastest pit stop goes to McLaren, specifically Piastri's 2.10 second stop on lap 47. And your slowest pit stop goes to Red Bull, specifically Tsunoda, the 11.85 second stop on lap 36. There were 2 slower than that. They were 2 slower than that, but they were Ferrari's Lewis Hamilton's lap 23, 13.54 seconds. That was to serve his 10-second penalty. And VSCarlos Liam Lawson's 13.69 second on lap 2 to replace his front wing.
So Carlos's penalty was still faster than Yuki's not penalty?
Yes.
Fuck. Some days they help Yuki, and some days they just
In the dirt.
Just bury him. She doesn't take a lot of dirt, but
Takes significantly less dirt.
ugh. I was looking at my predict. I was like, oh, I had a Williams. I picked Alex for fastest lap. Damn it, I still would have been wrong.
Yep.
Is that everything? Is that stats and stars time or stars time?
It would be stars time.
Just like last night, 2-0 lead on Nashville and blew it.
Fucking 2-0. 2-0. What is wrong with this team?
We had Casey DeSmith in that too. That's the worst part. You guys had Antonuin though, so
Yeah, but the new one's good.
Anyway,
I'm delusional on that front. I was like, I'm sure he's good, but like, I am forever on the fucking wagon of like, I mean, you say Sarles is good, but he's not as good as you're saying.
You should have kept Lettinen. You guys
fucking Lankinen, he was so good.
Sorry, Lankinen is what I meant, not Lettinen. Sorry, wrong one. Yeah, you should have kept Lankinen. For sure. Wish you could have kept Oscarov, but he was too big for. He was never getting that starting spot with Saros. So have fun in fucking San Jose, buddy. Anyway,
he might.
He might be the starter there already. They're not looking good.
I would like to say that I do have an honorable mention.
Yep, go for it.
It is going to be Carlos Sainz for deleting Liam Lawson's wing lap 1, turn 1.
The Spanish revenge. An Inquisition, some might say.
Yeah, I was like, no one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
It is Carlos's forced adoption home race. Gotcha. I was like, third star for me was Max Verstappen. Just because he did still claw his way up in the championship fight. And, if no one tells you you can't do that in lap 1, turn 1, then fuck it, it's racing. You're supposed to do every little thing you can. It's a cheater sport.
The rule book doesn't say a golden retriever can't cut the corner on turn 1, lap 1.
They're going to say the gold ship.
Fucking gold ship starting a race is going to end up in P20 and somehow manage to get his way back up into fucking P1 at the end of the race.
You can't just kick all their horses. Why not?
My third star is Lando Norris. I feel like we both do this, but I always struggle to give props to Lando because there's so much to not give props about.
I don't struggle, actually. I just choose not to. I choose to ignore it. Clearly, I'm good at ignoring vital signs in front of me.
But he did win this one by 30 seconds.
Yeah, no.
Like, that is almost a third of the lap. He clearly dominated this one. Props to Lando for that.
Number 2 stars for me is going to be Gabby B. Up 6 spots. Good race, gets in the points. I don't know if you were going to go over this in the Battle-y section, but can do the funniest thing ever if he keeps this up.
I will mention it because I do have it listed on there.
Okay.
My second star, also Gabriel Bortoleto, gained 6 places to gain another point for Sauber, which would increase their distance from Haas if they didn't have an insane weekend this weekend. Holy shit. But yeah, no, much needed point as always, especially with Nico's retirement this week. So,
which I think leads us to, I haven't seen her number 1 star, but I think we have the same number 1 star.
I don't think we have the same number 1 star, but I think we have a similar number 1 star. Go for it.
I was like, mine is just Ollie Behrman.
Similar.
Oh, okay. As mentioned above, like P4, almost like a serious contender to the podium. Good racing. Happy for him. Slenderman, scare ass, fucking 6'1" Ollie Behrman. You love to see rookies doing well. Besides that one, we don't.
That one's not a rookie.
What?
I said that one's not a rookie.
Oh. What? I don't know. I was going to say
Liam.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's not a rookie.
I was gonna say,
he's a rookie. He's not a rookie.
Colapinto's not a rookie either. But
yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, number 1 star for just the sweep. Oliver Behrman. Good weekend. I mean, good weekend for Haas too. But
yes,
overall,
very good weekend for Haas, which is why they get my number 1 star. A grace rate weekend. Okay, a great race weekend from both Haas boys. SD Bestie gaining a couple of spots and a couple of points, but Behrman eating the field for breakfast to gain 5 spots and 12 points, and helping to push Haas just ahead of Sauber in the World Constructors Championship. Raw, America, raw!
Yes, the American team, driven by the French and the Brit.
I mean, who else helped us gain our fucking independence but the French and the British themselves?
Haas brought to you by the War of 1812, which is not... that was the French and someone else.
1812?
Yeah.
Was the Brits and us.
Yeah, versus the French, right?
No, it was the Brits and us.
Okay.
Like, fucking, they helped Canada burn down our White House.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah, that's that
like
one.
the War of 1812 is such a pillar of American history. I have no idea what the fuck. Still don't know what it's about at this point. It's an overlooked war. You got the Revolutionary, you got the Civil, you got the World Wars in there.
It's almost as if our country is built on war.
Yes. War and poor education.
No kidding.
Moving on. Before we get an FCC license revoked, even though we don't have one.
Right.
Because this is not how podcast works.
Battles?
Battles.
All right. Well, with our Constructors Championship, of course, as per usual.
Very done.
Yeah.
At least for P1.
It's definitely, yeah, it's been done. It's literally, they have double the points. They have slightly over double the points. They have a 357-point lead on P2, which have 356 points. Speaking of, though, that 356-point team is now Ferrari, who jump Mercedes by 1 point in the Constructors' Championship.
1 point will be a theme.
Might be a theme this week. Ferrari 1 point ahead of Mercedes, who is in P3. Behind them is Red Bull with 346. I did not make my markers this week for the constructors teams, but I don't think a whole lot changed as far as like
it'll be fun.
Eliminations / where a team can reach. So
this is a bottle episode. This is a filler episode.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Next week's the real shit.
No, it's not. 2 weeks. Next episode.
That's fair. Vegas, baby.
Brazil. We're on it today.
I know what order they're in. I'm just saying, like, it should be Vegas. We'll do Vegas. That'll be the one. Because you really can't. I don't think you can get a clinch next week.
Probably not.
There's not a way in hell that you get a clinch off of Brazil. Anyways, VSCarlos still in P6. Aston Martin still in P7. Aforementioned Haas jumps Sauber for P8. Sauber, of course, falling into P9. And Pierre Gasly still sitting in P10 with 20 points. And even 40. It is a really tight race, 7th through 9th. Like, it is actually 6th through 9th. Position differences is 3 points, 7 points, and 2 points. So, very tight race for them. And then...
$1 million, but you got to score at least 2 points next week.
Yeah. Other than that, very, very big gaps on the other ends. For your Drivers' Championship, unfortunately, Lando Norris has currently pipped Oscar Piastri by 1 point. In fact, it is 357 to 356.
How convenient.
It's wild that both drivers in the... Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense for the stat. But, like, both drivers in the winning team have more or the same amount as the P2 team. Fucking insane. Anyways, Lando Norris sitting at 357, Oscar Piastri sitting at 356. If McLaren decides, oh, well, now we're going to fucking prefer our first driver, I will make sure they burn.
Yeah, no.
I will go scorched earth on those motherfuckers. And I think a lot of other people will too.
Oscar's form right now, super convenient timing. All of a sudden.
Anyways,
Tinfoil hats will be available in our merch store at DSQ merch stock. It's not a real website, don't go.
P3 is Max Verstappen with 321 points, still very in it. And George Russell, just hanging in there in P4, still within reach of P1. It would pretty much have to be a DNF for everyone else, and him just winning everything. Just outside, you have Charles Leclerc at 210 points. He can only reach maximum of P3, barely. Lewis Hamilton in P6 with 146 points can only reach P4, barely. And Kimi Antonelli in P7 with 97 points can only reach P5, barely. Outside of that, we're going to skip ahead to P13. Ollie Behrman gaining 5 spots in the Drivers' Championship, being propelled ahead to 32 points, which ties him with Lance Stroll, but has the better finish this year than Lance. So that puts him splitting the Aston Martin boys, because he is 5 points behind Alonso.
Lawrence has a new sign. It's Ollie.
I did not put the minuses for all of Lance through Gabby B, or
They
pluses or whatever. But Lance Stroll, of course, like I said, is in 14th, tied with Ollie. Liam Lawson is in 15th, tied with Esteban Ocon. But Liam is still ahead due to countback. Yuki Tsunoda is in P17 at 28 points. Pierre Gasly in P18 with 20 points. And Gabriel Bortoleto, having gained a point this week, in P19 with 19 points. The funny little stat that Coda mentioned earlier is if Gabby B continues this and gains 1 point per race, and Pierre just doesn't gain anything, your last 3 positions in the standings will be all Alpine. It will be Pierre over, I believe, Franco over Jack.
It'll just read,
all the way off the board.
Yep.
That's battles.
That's battles. Into the memes.
Let's get right into the memes. Let's not say that, because that's fucking maybe possibly trademarked and also said by a ridiculously shitty person.
Oh, I even.
That's fucking. Is it memes? No. Okay. It's news and it's Keemstar.
Oh.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that's why I don't know it, because I don't fucking watch that piece of shit.
Yeah.
Memes. I was like, I sent the first 2. Mine were both quality, basically, was the screenshot of, fuck Lawson. And just race engineer, or I guess, fucking.
Get ready to dodge, and then, yeah, agreed.
Yeah, what is the Bono? I just couldn't think of Bono.
Oh, Bono?
Yeah, it's like, we have Hulkenberg right behind, but yeah, agree on the sentiment. And then, just Yuki fastest on the hard so far. And it's just a picture of yellow flag. And then Hajar and Tsunoda. And so it's Hatsu. And it's like, people when they sneeze.
Fuck!
Just keeps kicking the ballast on the...
These chairs are not conducive to good blood flow in your feet, because you cross your legs and then it's just fucking pins and needles, motherfucker.
Yeah. But those are my 2. I didn't have anything post-race. It was those only 2 post-quality.
That's fair. I brought in a few, first of which is Aston Martin trying to figure out what the fuck to do this year.
Just...
It's like,
that's
me
a
too,
crazy
computer.
graphic.
Me too.
Like, that's like mainstream meme templatable. I probably won't ever make it out of the F1 sphere.
It's just fucking question marks all over the goddamn blaze. Second one, Aldi UK. They just restocked the festive snacks. Normally I don't post the silly ones like this. This is actually a post by Aldi UK. They fucking posted that shit.
to F1, and it was like, you need to take that down,
Take
copyright.
it down. Yeah. Fucking, you didn't ask for permission.
Buy Apple TV. Get fucked.
And finally, my pain as a Williams fan. I can't control the pit lane speed. I get a drive-through penalty. I can't control the pit lane speed. I get a drive-through penalty. I can't control the pit lane speed. I get a drive-through penalty. Fucking just infinite penalty glitch.
Yep. I was like, that's why he crashed, I think. He's like, I can't go back into the pit to serve this penalty.
I'll just end up speeding, and I'll get another penalty.
Is it just the stop and go that's like you have to serve it within X amount of laps, or is it drive-through too?
I think drive-through as well.
Yeah. So he's just like, fuck it. I don't want to fucking grid drop again for Brazil. Oh, man. Predictions. We tied. We suck. We both got 30 points. I think... God, I have 7 texts. I was like, I have 1 picture. It's 7 texts, apparently. To be the one tech guy in the friends and with the people you know, so you get all the tech questions. Mine was the Max. Max being on the podium was enough and chipped. The VSC, which was kind of bullshit anyway, and then Gasly ahead of Franco, which was kind of
those are my exact 3.
Yeah, so exactly 30 points. Tori got 88 and kicked our ass this week, so not good. Too much hope. Not enough hope in Ferrari, too much hope in everybody else.
Fuck's sake. Brazil. It's always a fun race. Isn't it a sprint?
It is a sprint.
It's the one good sprint we have.
Yep. The sprints have not been bad this year, unfortunately.
No,
we can't bitch
but
about
like,
it.
it's the one...
Which either
it is
means...
the one good sprint.
Yep.
Like, the really good sprint. This was the, hey, this always needs to be a sprint race.
Yeah. So it's either, with the sprints being fairly okay this year, either Brazil's going to be the best sprint of all time. It's going to be amazing. It'll make us love the format forever. Or it's going to inverse and be like just weak shit.
Completely awful. Or it's going to get rained out.
Yeah. Which I would count as the greatest sprint of all time.
Right?
Just fucking 15 laps. I can actually look it up, and I'm going to stall. Papers rustling everywhere. Audio texture amazing everywhere. Blah, 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 blah. That's how you thing. 24 laps. Just 24 laps, full wets, no safety car, go have fun. You have to rebuild your card in 2 hours for GP quality, though. Like, just fuck it. Send it.
Just send it.
All right, that is your weird Monday edition episode. Is that probably back on track in 2 weeks? We're talking about maybe a special episode next week, but I don't know. I think I kind of lost interest. Oh, which brings me to it. We did mention the quick little... Oh, yeah, we did do the gap in the tires. Finally, it worked out this week because we had mix of strategies, 1 stops, 2 stops, and in those very much hard softs, mediums, however it's going to work. Softs going way longer than they probably expected to with Max, and front runners being kind of forced into a 2-stop, and yeah, this is what we want. We want difference in strategy. So kind of piggybacking off of what Hinchcliffe said in the post is like, he gave Pirelli the star of the weekend, which we are sending a cease and desist to Hinchcliffe, not to F1. Somebody's got bigger lawyers than the other one. I'm just kidding. Hinchcliffe probably has better lawyers. He has lawyers.
Yeah.
But yeah. But I think this, according to the graphic I saw, this will probably be the last one. Everything else will be straight back-to-back-to-back compounds. No more gaps for the rest of the year. So, I don't know. Maybe they'll change it, but I'm sure, manufacturing having all those tires, I don't think you can change that pretty short. So I'm pretty sure we're kind of set. But
plus, we've got a whole new set of fucking bullshit to test next year. So...
Yep, I think that is it. We'll try not to ramble. It's like we're pretty good. Hour, probably just right at an hour. A little over an hour, I should say.
Yeah, a little over.
So, once we cut the intro, the little lead-in bit, we should be good. But yeah, 2 weeks. We'll see you in Brazil. We have nothing creative for Brazil. Sorry. Bye.
Follow the pod everywhere at DSQ Pod.
Ayrton Senna.